don't think you had to use L2 and R2, do you? So I just put those on different keyboards. Yeah. And bottom, your top. How did you get to be player one this time? Because you're hosting? Okay. US servers or Euro servers? Everything feels pretty instant. Which bike? Yeah, I'm getting this one because it's the best balance.
Select transmission.
Oh shit. Turbo. Stunts.
Select transmission.
So acceleration, brake. Accel brake. What? I told you it's 30 FPS. There's no way, like, NES games. Let me look that up real quick. How many FPS for NES games? I swear it was 30 FPS. The only way it could have been 60 actually. 60 frames, no joke. It says it's 60 frames. Ah, like Nintendo games are 60 frames. I don't believe that. I think it was 30 frames. As in... Oh. So in... I don't know, this is all wrong what I'm reading. It depends. How many... Displayed 260 lines per frame that give you a frame rate of 59.826 Hertz, which means that's 60 frames. So you're telling me we used to play NES games at 60 frames, but now consoles can't even like play 60 frames? It's because of graphics. Because the graphics are too advanced. Like, why would you make less frames for better graphics when it should be more frames with less graphics? But then it said that something else about like GoldenEye didn't even run at like 30 frames. I don't know, I gotta look up this stuff later. Mario 64 ran super smooth back in the day when you used to play that on 64, I know that. Yeah, so there's no way that's 30. Nintendo ran too smooth too, so I think it's always 60. How many FPS is this? 60? Feels smooth. Because when you video edit, it's always 60 frames, or is it 30? 30, I thought. Old video cameras were 30. Okay, so turbo. Okay, gas brake, I got it.
Select transmission. Let's go.
I don't know. I need to look into it. I haven't looked into none of that stuff in forever. You can change. You can program it to your analog. I'm on the right. Oh god, these are wonky fast controls. You barely touch and it... Oh shit. I didn't see where the hill was. Ooh, it's so sensitive too. I'm tapping. I'm tapping. Yeah, you're the one that's not tapping. Oh shit, it's running to the wall too. You actually got turbo boost too, which is kind of crazy. Hit L2 R2. It'll do like a wheelie. Just saying. Man, this shit's hard as hell to play. It's so hard. This is unforgiving in the steering mechanic. In a PC game, there's actually a timer? What? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't trying to copy me, are you? Your ass is gonna wreck right here. I wrecked here again. So as soon as you wreck, you just pop your turbo instantly. That's how you catch back up. It's just so hard to steer. Oh, so there's actually collision in this? I didn't even think about that. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm going the wrong way. So you actually gave me a chance to catch up? Damn, this shit is hard. I just wrecked again. So there's no unlimited... Ah, come on. I wish Cruising USA on 64 actually ran really easily. Like, it was easy to play as in controls, but no, it's really hard to steer. Like, you have to tap. You can't just like hold to the edge. You have to tap. That's the way I always had to play it. I couldn't ever actually hold the direction I wanted to turn. Unless there's a really sharp turn. I'm having a hard time steering in this game.
Game over.
This reminds me of the boat game in the arcade. I can't remember what it was called. Because of the logo.
Select your
Did
race.
you ever play Wave Race on 64? Wave Race? That's a really fun one.
Select transmission.
Yeah, I'm picking the same bike as you. There's no way I'm picking the other one.
Let's go.
This game's hard. All the games nowadays are so easy. It's just... It's not the same. Yeah, if you want all the content because of DLC. Steering's better, it's still a little loose. Oh, it's way better in steering. That little bit makes a huge difference. It's so hard to see like where your turns are. It's difficult to see where the turns are because of the split screen. I'd almost rather have the the horizontal left to right instead of vertical. Vertical's hard. I don't think you can change that, can you? Yeah, this is way easier. Like, it just took away half of the trouble we were having picking this bike. It's just slower. I'm just having a tap on a steer. The bridge is hard as heck to go over. It just comes out of nowhere. Oh, it's the dam is what it is. Yeah, I did the same thing. I just hit the dirt and flipped. You're right behind me. Very close. Would you hit the same thing I hit? Yeah, you hit the dirt and you flipped over. It's so hard to compensate for these downhill turns. It says Sega Saturn on it, doesn't it? The simulator? It doesn't? Fucking timer. No, MEDNAFEN doesn't have an emulator? Sega? Oh, does it have Saturn? Let's play Daytona USA. It is. It's two-player. It definitely is. It has to be. It was in the arcade, it was. I've been wanting to play that for a long time, but I haven't downloaded the emulator for it. I didn't want to set up new emulators because I already had like 10 on my computer that I don't even play. This one's so hard to go over. Imagine, I'd like to see a speed run of this game, what that's like. Be neat to see somebody that's perfect on it. I just want to see how good somebody's ability is in this game, how good they are at it, and then try to play it to that ability. It's just amazing to see how good some people are at certain games that are like the most difficult ever. Kind of like Zelda games, how difficult some of the stuff is in those. Basically just muscle memory and memorizing everything. Still a timer. Damn, the bridge. Go to the left right here. Go left when you go around the turn. You hit the wrong side. I went to the right. I thought I was telling you the right direction to go. Go to the right. Checkpoint. Do it one more time. I know it's difficult. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shit's hard. This is like the playing game we played. It's difficult, but then once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. This game's going on my like favorites list. This is kind of a really cool game. Music's really cool in it. It's probably DMCA on Twitch. I did that earlier. You can't even play Gran Turismo on Twitch now because of DMCA. You know that? Because Gran Turismo had all the fancy songs in it. Which is very... such a good game. Good idea. Free promotion. Can I get up? That was like 10 seconds on the ground. Yeah, because it wouldn't let me get off the ground. I was like stuck. We're not gonna make a checkpoint, are we? I'm not wrecking here again. You can. I didn't wreck that time, you did. I just crashed. We're not making any checkpoint. This shit's hard. There's no way steering on the PS1 controller was this difficult back in the day, was it? Gran Turismo is a hard game overall. It's just really hard. Oh shit. No, I didn't make the checkpoint. Hold on, let me look I need. This is probably the best one. One sec, let me look it up. So you're saying that which Sega emulators does MEDNAFEN have? Genesis, Saturn. Okay. What were the games that are hard to get? Saturn games, right? Those are the ones that are really expensive now.
Make your choice. Select your mode.
I think easy is only going to be the difficulty of the racers, not the actual ability of the game. No, I'm just saying if you were to race the computer. I don't think this one changed the time on the clock. Picking the same button.
Select transmission.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the ISO for Daytona USA. It's gonna be hard to steer in this game too, if we play this.
Go.
I'm about to give up on all new games and just start playing old games again. It's just not the same when you play it by yourself. It's different when you play it with somebody. Oh yeah, you forgot to look to see if you can do change split screen to top and bottom. Nothing? Damn. I actually like this, I don't mind it. It's easier to focus. The vertical views makes you a little more sick, motion sick. You better brake right here. Ah shit, I still did it. There's no easy way to get up either. Once you wreck, you're just basically down. You can't get back up quickly. I can actually run over your body. Yeah, I just hit you on your ground. And it knocked your bike further away, which is kind of weird. I think the clock is, yeah, the clock's longer now. Yeah, that's good. What did you have it on before? Normal? Okay. Damn, I keep hitting the wall. I like swerved and you started swerving. Alright, if you just let off your gas right there, the bridge is easier. Stuff copying me. Yeah, it's so hard to steer. There's no way this is the easiest bike in the game. I can't make that turn properly, it's so difficult. Fucked up on a turn again. Yeah, see who wrecks here first. I did, fuck. You hit my ass. I'm just waiting for you to wreck so I can pass you. The wheelies remind me of Cruising USA, because in that game, whenever you double tap gas, it would always pop you up in the air. What was that? I didn't hit you, you hit me. Let's see if we can make the checkpoint. Barely making it too. So if we wreck here, we can make next checkpoint. Alright, I'm not screwing that up. And I'm like weaving back and forth in that turn, just like you just did. We're not making the next checkpoint, maybe. ain't messing up. I'm making it to the finish line. It still wasn't easy. It was very hard, but 3 seconds left. Sega Rally is a good game too. Initial D? Oh, Saturn? No way, but the graphics are like ass looking. Yeah. Nah.
Well done. Enter your name.
I want the arcade version, but I don't think it runs properly. Nah, it's me. Oh, you really gotta tap? You can't hold to the right? Come on. I guess I have to go backwards. Cause you're ass, that's why you got second, not first. One second, I'll do this. Let me download the ROM for this. And I'll send you the link. That way when we get it done, we can try this. If not now, just try it later. It's up to you whenever you want to try it. I just want to make sure you can download the file first. Guess I have to make a folder for this too after it gets done. It's like 20 seconds to download. Here you go. I could actually probably just send you the file over.
Transmission.
How big? Nah, it's 55 megabytes.
Select transmission. Go.
There's a cool dirt bike game on SNES. It's like Jeremy McGrath's Moto or something like that. Oh, I gotta sit back. I actually think you gotta use your gas properly to do the jumps in this, which is gonna be kind of crazy. I'm just holding throttle. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Except for when you wreck, it's so terrible. Oh, you can do stunts. The dirt bike moves instead of turbo. Well, turbo still works. Oh, that's cool. Do a no-footed can-can. I wrecked exactly. I was wondering why you were against the wall right there. I hear a helicopter. Oh crap, when you brake in the game, the character puts a foot down, so it goes around the turns easier. That's a really cool animation. Oh, that's really nice, I like that. These games are so far ahead of their time. Like, what is the deal with the games now? I don't feel the same way about games anymore. They just make graphics that are too much for the console to handle, I think. Just make the game run smooth is all I ask for. I don't care what the graphics look like. Like, imagine Street Fighter V, with that game being like Street Fighter 2 as in graphics. I wouldn't care at all. I would have fun with it no matter what. Or Third Strike, like that kind of graphics. Yeah. Everything's computer now. It's done by hand and then finished on computer mostly. Not everything, yeah. Just easier to manipulate the drawing, change it. There was a guy on Twitch one day, what is the game? Assassin's Creed? First was in Photoshop, taking all different pieces of like images and colors and stuff like that they got off the internet, and using that to design the illustration for their game covers. So they were like skewing, dragging, stretching, doing everything to the images that they get offline, and using all those images to make outfits for the characters, which was ridiculous. I wish I could show you. I don't remember like what the account was on Twitch. Where are you going? The wrong way. You going the wrong way. Nah, I need to find that. I need to show you. I was blown away. I watched it for like an hour and a half until he went on a break, and then nah, because it was one of those things that Twitch was highlighting. I didn't care much for what they were highlighting. I'm trying to think. I think it was Assassin's Creed, because the new one just came out this year, and it was like 6 months ago when I saw it. And it wasn't done by brushes or none of that stuff. It was like using a burn tool, erase tool, stretching, and then like cloning stuff. It was ridiculous. Just blown away how you can make a character out of just random shapes and objects. Guy used Photoshop as if it was like I guess paint and brush, kind of like Bob Ross. But he wasn't painting, he was manipulating objects and shapes. That's what you smell like. You smell like butt. Pick the one that has the highest acceleration. Alright, I found this one. The yellow one. No, that one's got more brake. Gotta pick the one that oh, never mind. Max speed. Which one did you just pick? Which one has best acceleration and speed? I guess do max speed. Pick the acceleration one. You have your game volume on or not? Yeah, I have mine at 5% and it's still actually really loud. I don't know why Discord's so quiet. Get your hand off your pee-pee. Nah, you were looking at the Amazon wish list. Alright, this is... Alright, this... Yeah, pretty difficult track. I don't think you're supposed to hold the gas down when you play this game. I think you're supposed to let off in the turns. I just want to hold it down the whole time though. Maybe I should just brake more. Yeah, it works better when you just tap the brake in the turns. Never mind. That wasn't me the wreck, that was you. Dang. No, I am. I know I'm the right. I'm just trying to mess with you. No, I'm just trying to trick you, make you wreck. Damn, I just wrecked 3 times in a row. 4 times. Yep. Can't do that. I try to see if you're mashing. It doesn't work. Everybody does it to me, so I try to do it to them if I play Ken. It doesn't work half the time. Or pretty much all the time it doesn't. Damn, this track's kind of difficult. Alright, this sucks. It's one or the other. I think it's both. Switching to this bike too made it a little more tricky. So if we don't make a checkpoint, both of us lose. So you don't win, I don't lose. So we both lose.
Select transmission.
Yeah, switch bikes.
Select
I think the best one is that one, the one we used to use before. Wonder how hard Daytona USA is going to be. From what I recall, is the steering and like all the versions were kind of awful for console. Oh, you had the same idea I did. Turbo right out of the gate. I think this game would be a little easier if you had a map showing you like your turns. Cause I don't know where I'm turning until it's like last second. You're playing D-pad, right? Damn, you barely hit the hill and you just get bounced back. Shit, hit the wall. This is pretty much how the arcade version felt. If you lean too far to the left or right, you're off the track. You have to like lean appropriately. Damn. What'd you look up when you searched for MotoGP? What were you searching for? When you searched PS1? Okay. And this is one of the ones that came up for like a YouTube video? Over all the years YouTube's been around, the way I find everything's either through a YouTube video or for like Google links to YouTube. For like music or gaming. That's how I find a lot of stuff. It's crazy. Most everything's through like YouTube links though, if you search for games. You always want to see what the game looks like, what it sounds like, and how it plays. Where you play it a lot of the time. Remember how it used to be? You go to the arcade, I mean, you go to Blockbuster, but you didn't have Blockbuster in the Netherlands, did you? Yeah, I don't think you did. Yeah, you basically go rent a game and not know how good it was. Yep. Do you have Redbox? Okay. You have Redbox in your country or not? Okay. That's not... Redbox is a more modern thing where people just pay a couple bucks to rent a movie and then take it back. Yes. A six-figure bill now for late dues. I think the street bike tracks are easier than the dirt bike ones.
Well done. Enter your name.
What? Bike game? Suzuka 8 Hour? You're talking about Wave Race? That was Wave Race. Kind of how the ESPN game was, where you got to do like all the different sports. I don't know what game that is. I'm picking up the one I had before.
Let's go.
I don't know what game that is. I'm trying to think. I just remember when I was younger playing the dirt bike game at my buddy's grandparents' house, and it was Jerry McGrath. Jerry McGrath. Or Great Wall of China? This was in Bart Simpson's Nightmare for NES. Cruising the World, I think. I don't think. Yeah, it wasn't. Cruising the World was the second one that came out. I don't think I really played Exotica. That was the second one in 64. Might have been 64. I guess Cruising the World was Exotica in 64? I think that's what it... Yeah. I played USA and World in the arcade, then I played it on 64. Oh, yeah, I played that, the one with like the big ass shiny wheels and red seats and everything. It's not as... I don't remember. Nah, I don't like it as much as the old version though. The old version's better. Yeah. Old version's better. Just the way the game's made better, I think. Like Mario Kart in the arcade's fun. That too. But it's kind of slow pace. Kind of a childish. Very childish. That's right, I remember you playing that. Plus they're expensive at the arcade. It's like $1 per gameplay too or something like that, so it's $2 for 2 people. But I'd rather just play Jurassic Park, and that eats like $5 in 10 minutes. What? I'm not using turbo at all. I just crashed. What? The tricks? The no footer? For some reason, this seems easier to steer, and there's more turns. I'm confused by it. I guess the last dirt bike track was harder because it was quicker turns. It's crazy how much skill older games took to play compared to new games. All the new games, it feels like you're being babysat to play the game. These are just like all skill. That means I just suck ass at these because I'm doing so terrible. Did you get the Daytona I sent you? No, I was just making sure you get the link first.
Well
After
done.
this, I need to get up. My ass is starting to hurt from sitting down. Just need to stretch. I need to put my game into a ROM folder and then find it after this. For Saturn. Just heard from sitting down.
Select transmission.
One sec. I got like a computer office chair, and I got a blanket at the bottom of it for more cushion. So, because even though it has cushion in the seat, after you sit down for too long, it just feels hard. So I have a blanket double folded in the seat, and I sit on it. And it's still not enough. Hmm? No. No, roses smell like shit. They smell like poo-poo. That's what Jackson said. Or Outcast.
Select transmission.
I can't find a Saturn folder. I think I deleted it. Guess I never downloaded it. Yep. Damn, the turbo's so crazy. You just like took off so quick. Just like I did when I passed you. Don't worry, you're about to do it just now. You about to do it. What is this, Grand Canyon? No, I'm not sure. Kind of what Arizona looks like. Man, what is this tunnel though? What is this bridge? Guess it is Grand Canyon. But the Grand Canyon's in Nevada, not in Arizona, so it can't be Grand Canyon. Looks like the same creators that made ESPN game, that like crazy sports game it seems like. Almost like the same creator. Yeah, rollerblade, bike. Game was hard as hell to play though, it wasn't easy at all. Yep. I guess I could just start playing PS1 games, one game a day, for a year, and you'll still have like another 4 years worth of games to play. No, what if you wanted to make it a career path? Where you just stream games every day, one game a day for a year? I could do that on these games all day. New games I can't do that. I get bored in a couple hours. I could spend 8 hours in this game learning it and getting good at it, but that game I actually enjoyed torturing myself as a kid. Not really. I torture myself when I was younger trying to learn it and play it, so as I'm older it's easier to learn because I already have some history with the game. I want to see you beat it though. I'll give you a week, you have to 1cc it. Well, not 1cc, you just can't do a continue, you have to beat it without continuing. Who? Elrock? You ain't gonna play that game, you're crazy. The quickest I could ever beat that game was like 50 some minutes. And some guy from another country beats in 32 minutes. I don't know how. Remember you telling me that? I can't believe he beat UMK3 blindfolded. Damn, clock ran out. Alright. Hmm? I got it in my favorites.